Alright, we are back for another week. Bum, bum, bum. Hopefully everyone's had another good week. Bum, bum. Just slowly getting things set up here. Might need an extra minute just to get my phone. We're on break right now. Just late reg to tournament, so we'll have that up in a second. I know a lot of our poker peeps are still over in Ireland across the pond. So I appreciate everyone for stopping in. Hopefully we'll have a successful day on the felt. It's always the hope. Get my chips over here. Have something to play with. So we have a monster tournament today on WPT. It's a $4 buy-in with an absolutely giant guarantee. And we have some of our other ones dropping in as well. Oh, it's a bounty as well. Start with 300 big blinds. It's the Sunday Hyper PKO Showdown. It's a 33 Canadian yen guarantees, or Canadian yen buy-in, so it's like a 450 buy-in. I also late regged the mystery bounty because I thought that was a good one to late reg. 10 bigs in that. Pretty much got in at the last second, so which is good for a mystery bounty. 1K guarantee, not much up top, but good amount of mystery bounties. So we'll probably play that one, and we'll play the big tournament. There's going to be a lot of players in this 35,000 player field. I almost feel like it's going to play more like a free roll than anything. But with it being a turbo and a PKO too, it could change things up a little bit. Let's get it up here. So this is it here. Start with 300 bigs. We folded the first hand, Queen 6 offsuit. Had a limper. If you guys can see that good. So I'll get it checked out on my phone here. Sorry guys, just a little bit more setup here. Oh, there's my phone right there. Perfect. She's just... Ace deuce suited. I think we're just limping in here. I feel like nobody folds to the raises once they limp in like this. Off so many chips. And change the title as well. No longer on ACR. You see one folder. Let's see some green cards. Ooh, paired board though. Definitely going to be a little scary. Liking our flush draw. Nothing really here going on. Silver flush draw and ace high. Don't think I'm taking any stabs here. Busted that mystery bounty already, unfortunately. Jack 10 versus 7s. Suited Jack 10. We'll rebuy. There's not much re-entry left. Also in the 550 PKO. Just started that one as well. I'll get the table set up here for the stream. 33. Only 10 seconds in the time bank as well. Not messing around with this tournament. All right, and we have the Asia Hyper. This is a $25 buy-in, which is 188 yen. This is one that we've got to heads up in before, I believe. Actually, no, I think it was the other one that starts at 9:30. There's another $30 buy-in that starts at... that one starts at 9:30. Which I might end up playing, hard to say. Stay tuned. We're going to focus on this one, though. This is going to be our main tournament for the day. This is a big one. Huge field. 9,600 players so far. We're definitely going to get at least one rebuy, probably two. As many as we'll allow, I should say. Oh, blinds went up rather quickly there. Take down the first pot in the Asia Hyper Champs. Ooh, shoving already. We could see some unorthodox poker in this her tournament. He's just gonna be ripping it. Shit. We actually have a hand. The only problem is we don't have him covered, so it's kind of not really that incentivized to call right now. I mean, if I had him covered, I might call, but where I don't have him covered, I think I just fold. It makes that big of a difference. Basically, the difference between being able to win a bounty and not. If I can't win a bounty, I'm definitely less incentivized to call it off there. Especially when it's kind of already lower down in the hand rankings to begin with. It's not that great of a hand. He's going 4x now. Do have a suited hand on the button, but two players in there. We're not going to be messing around with multi-way pots. I know I can probably play in position here against these two, but good chance of getting coolered as well. Flush over flush or something like that, some reverse implied odds, and then you just get bad flops like this where we just have a pair and we have to continue. Yeah, good stuff. I'm excited about today. We got some big tournaments on WPT going on. Should be a fun day of poker. Some rather sizable tournaments. This Hyper Champs main event is kind of fun. I should probably pull in another tournament. I like to play 4 tables. There's another mystery bounty coming up. There's also the $15 freeze out, which is underway as we speak. It's a little large for me, though. I kind of want to keep it a little bit smaller than that. There's a 6K turbo bounty, which is still in late reg. 6K guarantee, I should say. And it's at that same Brian level. I think I'm going to jump in the 450 turbo bounty. Just a little under an hour late reg in that. 40 bigs. Great little stack. Aces first hand. You love to see it. It's on a different table. Let's go to that. Oh, top set. I'm going to fold that one. The limping is always kind of interesting. I always question what to do versus limpers, especially early position limpers, because it feels like they can have pretty much anything. And you don't see many people limp late position. It seems like everybody likes to still raise their late position. Just now we're getting into this weird under the gun limping thing that's going on. But I almost never see it from late position. Maybe they just always have hands when they're under the gun to limp in with. I'm gonna limp this one, speaking of which, but I'm in the small blind versus big blind here. 121 bigs in the showdown here. We're not getting many hands. 10-8 off. You battling it out. Haven't really played many hands at all. We'll see what comes up. Still just folds. This guy loves getting it all in. Couple players here that really like getting all in, which I kind of expected. Like I say, it kind of almost reminds me of a free roll a little bit. I didn't realize there was bounties in this, but we started on time, so no worries there. I have 2 slots for tournaments. I'm just keeping it to 1 table for now that we're watching. I got 4 tables up, but I'll drop in a few more later. Don't want to overcomplicate it to start it out. You might hear me talk about some other hands on other tables, which is the usual for me. I don't know if I have a full... I don't think I have a full screen mapped out on this. We'll finally pick up something. We had that ace-deuce suited right off the bat, but this is a little better. No raises. I don't think we're gonna raise. I mean, it would be nice to narrow this field, though, wouldn't it? Let's go to 6, 7. Let's go to 7. Jesus, Murphy and Dine. Is nobody gonna fold? Okay, whatever. I shouldn't have done that. I kind of figured But I wanted to try one squeeze just to see if it would work, but clearly not. Clearly not. Blech. I hate just throwing chips in like that. But queen 3 off. Did have both them dominated post flop, but there's going to be so many hands that are just going to hit once they call like that. Here we go. Let's get some callers this time. I mean, if they're all just going to call 7, if they limp in here, okay, we're going to get some more action. I attempted just a shove, but I don't know. Maybe I do shove here, actually. It might be overkill, but I'm going to go for it. I just can't think of a bet that they're going to fold to. And this could look like I'm tilted after the last one. See what takes place here. A big hand. No, they all fold. Which is still a fine result. We don't need to see an ace high flop there and then be even more crippled, so I'm fine with that. And I think they're still probably going to call because they're just, this is, GTO is out the window here at this point, so we got to start making some adjustments. I thought they would read into the fact that maybe I was tilted after that last hand, but yeah. I just think there's some crazy play going on. Chipping away at our other tables. Nothing too exciting going on there to speak of. Keep you guys updated, of course. Hopefully we see some final tables today. Some deep runs. That would be nice. Did win a tournament last week over on ACR, which is nice. I'm going to 3-bet a combo here. I have in another tournament. I'm in the small blind. I think this makes a good 3-bet. Probably get called a decent amount, but don't mind playing post flop, but we don't get called. Spicy. Folds to our 3-bet, which is good. King Jack offsuit. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. Yeah, these levels are fairly aggressive. We're at we're 3 minutes through this level, 70 bigs. We started with 300. So it's gonna go relatively quick this morning. We got bullets in the chamber, ready to fire. My king high is good here. Ah, he has a 10. Bugger. Bugger. Okay. There's poker being played, chat. Nothing super notable, unfortunately. A lot of middle of the road kind of deals. Stuff that we have to fold. 10-6 suit under the gun. No bueno. There's quite a few big pots being played in this tournament, so. Hello. Another big pair. See if we can win a bounty, maybe. No, we are in the big blinds. Let's not get walked. Let's start with that. No walks to be had, but we're starting out with the limps again. See how we're going to respond here. Clearly going to be putting in some money in this pot. And I think it's going to be another all-in, because I can't think of a sizing that versus limpers and all this. Plus the raise. 14. Yeah, we're getting called here quickly. King, queen. No 10 or king. Let's go. Huge pot there to start at the session. We were after him twice. We did that with kings earlier. Got him with the queens. Let's go. Our first bounty. You know, once there's so much money in the pot, we just gotta get after it. Check here, small blind. We didn't raise. Our king 5 offsuit. Slow playing. Slow playing this monster. So it did bust one tournament so far this morning. That was the $11 mystery bounty. Got in for max late reg in that one. And we shoved our Jack 10 suited. Called by the 7s. One spade on flop, none on turn, and a brick on the river. I see our friends over in Ireland are having an absolute friggin' blast. The karaoke competition looked like a lot of fun. I think maybe it was a lip sync. Or maybe it was a lip sync. I didn't see much singing going on, although I think there was some. Just folding. We switch tables here. Into the big blind. Referee. I don't know. With the limpers, man, the limpers make it so tough. The limpers make it really, really tough. So much of the limping range is just like ace-X. of like ace-6, ace-7, ace-8, ace-9. All of those offsuit ace-X's are in the limping range that never fold when you raise. So ace-high boards are not really that great when you raise over limpers and they call and you see ace-high. It's not always good unless you have a really good ace, and then it's value town. But I think a lot of the times in a board like this is really dangerous. Oh yeah, ace-king. He did have a big ace. Did have a big ace. The 4x actually isn't that criminal at these stacked depths. I really don't mind it. Gets you a little bit more even when it comes to stack to pot ratio post flop, especially if you're going to have multi-way situations. So I actually don't mind the 4x as much. So let's see if these medium stacks are going to do anything. They're not. Not going to raise. We're definitely not folding. So, and we're in a beautiful position here on the button. A great little suited ace. These hands are good because they make the nuts. Slightly concerned about the repop from the limper, but not overly concerned. Unfortunately, we don't get close to the nuts, even close to it. This is as far off as we get. Pot size bet on the flop, and into the muck our cards go. Nothing to be done. No spades, no real draws of any sort. Sometimes you just gotta fold. Let's check out a hand. Ooh, this is really spicy. If I can get it up in time. I'm about to shove in the... Just ignore the title, but this is a fun little hand. Nut flush draw, middle pair. We're just going for it here. Take it down, which is kind of what I thought. So much equity. Just want to run it, especially for bounties. Just want to run it. Just want to run it there. I'm going to fix the title while we're at it. We may as well hang out over here for a minute since it's kind of quiet over on the Super Showdown. How nobody put any money in this pot, but anyway, I probably shouldn't be betting on it. I'm talking about a different table, but all right, let's fix this title up here. Appreciate everyone for popping in, hanging out. We are on WPT this week. We did do a WPT stream over on my own channel a couple weeks back, but wasn't on the Rec Poker YouTube, so I wanted to get a good stream over there, give them the love. 2 to go from the cutoff. I think I fold, I guess. Yeah, I fold. So this is another yen tournament, 33. Daily. These guys have long names. Long names for their tournaments. There we go. Ooh. Stream is dropping here a little bit. Fold that one. I'll cut the music here for a little bit. And I'll kill the music. It looks good on my end. I'll close out some stuff here, chat. This. Hold. We'll close some stuff out here. My poker tracker, don't need that up right now. I can get rid of that. And help clear some things up here. I'll help clear some things up. What's going on? Just been folding away here, chat. And we'll enter this pot. Geely jumping. I can't play Jack 8 off in the small blind versus all these players. Not against all these players. Oh, there we go. 3-3. Okay, we're out of there with that one. Sheesh, tempting here. I think we might go for it just for the hell of it. It looks like a good bounty hand to me. All I need is a pair, and we got it. 2 pair. Let's go. Felt like a good bounty hand. Get the knockout. And that's our first bounty in that one. Plus chips. Love to see it. Just going to fold that one. Small blind again is going to be pretty tricky. God, the worst card in the deck. Worst card in the deck. Oh boy. Okay. Hopefully we just get to showdown here. No spade, please. Woo. Somehow I win that pot. That's crazy. That's crazy. Sometimes you have like just like a smidge of showdown. You're just like praying to get to showdown. It's kind of funny. You're just like, God, please. Please let me win this pot with nothing. All I have is a 3 high flush. And most of the time you check and you lose. But that time we won. Surprisingly, no other better flush card from our opponent. So you'd love to see it. 37 bigs. Gonna fold Doyle. Let's cut back to our other table. We're down to 51 in this one. This is going incredibly fast. Incredibly fast, but yeah, it's been fun. A little mix of everything in this, to be honest. Like, we've been doing a little folding, a little bit of shoving. Did a touch of limping, not too much. I have a certain kind of idea of hands that I want to be limping versus the other limpers, because I'm never really open limping myself. I think I just did by accident in a different tournament, but anyway. I thought he already limped, but he was actually the big blind. So I open limped, and then got raised, and then was like, oops, can't do that. All right, we move tables again. We're in the big blind again. Womp womp. Unfortunately. And we have to fold. Oof, that's rough. Hopefully the audio is still good. I might just still roll with this, actually. Tough there in that one. 9 aces. Do flop a pair here. And a backdoor flush draw. Certainly not going to be going anywhere on this kind of a board. Okay, he just folds. Turn or flush draw. There's more overs and such now, but the limper. The limper just folded, so yeah. Oh, they're all in. We have to call here. I didn't realize they were that short. And King 10, they had the straight. Nice hand. That's unfortunate. Shit. I wasn't paying close enough attention. I didn't realize they were that short. And the blinds go up again. Dang. WPT's not messing around with these levels. They're like, we are getting this tournament on the go. I still think it's okay, though. King 10. Oof. Brutal, brutal turn. Definitely gives us enough of a taste to try and win the pot and the bounty. Take that one down. We take that one down. Double our bounty as well. Suzuted. I hope he folds so we can still cover him. Yeah, let's go. 14 bigs. We can definitely. We want revenge now. I want a revenge bounty. Relentless limping. I'm going to fold my ace. Too many cooks. Way too many cooks. Alright, we're going to be sneaky here. No, that's not what I wanted. That's pretty good, though. Still a little scary, but... Still a little scary, but King of Hearts in her hand looks pretty good. I'm actually going to go with the larger sizing on this one. Really wanted these two players to be all in, obviously, with kings there on the button. Thought one of them might try and go for it. Kings are just a smidge bit more vulnerable, but I think with the size of those stacks behind that, it kind of makes a perfect little call there. Ooh, the wind today is howling out there. Ooh, and I don't know if I closed my garage doors yesterday. Oops. I'll have to go and check. Oh, wow. Ace is cracked in the PKO Showdown. Let's get back to that, actually. Still hanging out here. 30 bigs. Just chilling. Nothing really notable happening right now. Just kind of in between some folds and some other stuff. Very aggressive on WPT. Lots of chips go in the middle. Sometimes with not very good hands either. We are going to go for a raise here. I think 2 big blinds is fine. I'm not going to get too fancy. Saves us a few chips as well. We got the player we want to call. We could get a bunch of players here. It'd be interesting to go post flop with in a big multi-way pot here. And we're pretty much covered by everybody except for the player on our left. We do have them covered. This is not a bad board actually for our actual hand. We have backdoor flush and straight draws plus our ace high. It's not terrible. Obviously with multiple players in the pot, it's going to be a little bit harder to have the best of it. Board pairs on the turn, so our backdoors are pretty much toasted. I don't think I'm going to randomly start bluffing against everyone here. 28 bigs behind. We can just keep checking. Wish we'd seen a club or an ace. Like even an ace on the turn wouldn't be that bad. Double paired board. Jeez, we might have the best hand. We might get to showdown here with the best of it. Which would be kind of crazy. Pair of eights maybe we lose to. That would check down. I can't see an 8 checking this whole way. Yeah, we chop it up. Alright, another one of those. Just gotta get to showdown. Come on, please. Yo, BC. Yes, thank you. Yeah, that was a huge takedown. I was really excited about that. My wife even made fun of me a little bit for being so pumped about winning that tournament, so everybody in my house knows that I was excited to win that one, but yeah. And then when I looked the next day and seen that it was my 40th win, I was pretty stoked about that. So, yeah, thanks for that. I appreciate that, BC. Good luck to you if you're playing poker this week. I'm probably going to be playing live on Tuesday night, so I won't be in the open play and hang, unfortunately, but I'll be doing my own thing, playing poker still, regardless. And we still have a lot of our friends running in the Irish Open. Massive FOMO over that. Love to do a poker trip sometime. Big poker trip like that sometime would be fun. Never done Vegas yet either, so. Five big blinds to go. No calls here off our 28. Well, there is some calls, but not with this hand. I'm just going to fold. I had 3 deuce off in the small blind. Big blind has like 6 bigs, 7 bigs, I guess. But I only have 20. And it's a really bad hand. So, I folded. Chips are flying here on WPT. Love to see it. Doyle. It's kind of tempting, honestly, especially with a short player behind. I'm really tempted to play it, but I'm not gonna. Should be getting close to break as well. You're getting there. Ooh, okay. It's probably game time here. I don't like it. I will say, I don't like it. We are all in, though. Good start. Great turn. Let's go. Let's go. Winning flips. Love to see it. Love to see it. King 9 off. I got to go for these bounties. I mean, let's just do 2 big blinds, I guess. They all fold. I mean, I could even go for big blind, really, but I don't know. Depends on how wide they're going to shove their 10. Just a call. Woohoo. Interesting board here. I really, really like this trick. I think we just get a ton of folds. Ooh, no folding. No folding allowed, he says. Alright, we'll check. Hmm. I just don't know if they're ever folding anything. A 2. No, the turn. The turn. Not the turn, chat. Not the turn. I don't think they're gonna fold there, though. I don't think they might, but I don't know. Maybe. And they fold a 2 there. Fold a full house. It is hard to fold a full house. Our story would kind of line up, though. Only about 10 minutes left of late reg in this one, which is good. Good lord. Frustrating hand there in the 25. Put them on that exact, pretty much that exact hand when they do that. And fuck. Still don't win. Really thought the only hand I beat is King Queen. I had Ace 8 suited under the gun. They make a large 3-bet right next to me on my left, basically putting themselves all in for like 10, 15 big blinds. I'm just not sure. I almost folded too. I was like, I don't know. Feels like a strong hand. I mean, King Queen suited is a strong hand, but I was hoping they were offsuit. Hoping they were offsuit. Praying. Still chips though. 15 bigs and that. Still hanging out in these ones. I kind of wish I was at that other table to try and get those bounties. About a minute away from break. Appreciate people for popping in and out as well. Oh, there we go. On break there. And not quite on break here. 28 bigs, so we've got pretty much... I got 60 bigs in the PKO Asia mini main. 28 in this one. It's pretty good. Plus a bounty. Can't complain. So yeah, I'll be back after break. See you guys in a minute. All right. A little bit late. Had to run out to save all the stuff that was blowing around in the yard. It was very windy out today. Very windy. Folding this one offsuit. Connectors. 23 bigs. There's 37 minutes left of late reg. 22,000 entries in this tournament over on WPT. This one here, you can see up there in the top left corner. Massive field. They have it capped at 35,000, but don't know if it'll get there. We are out of late reg in the Asia Turbo bounty. So see if we can keep chipping away there. We've been trying to win a bounty. Won a nice little all-in with the 8-6 off, trying to get... Or was that the other tournament? I can't remember which tournament that was in. I know we won a bounty somewhere with 8-6 off. It was one of our tables. And 5 suited, I'm going to raise the button. Take it down. Just going to fold this one. Stream seems to be running good. I had a little connection. Say I was having a little connection issues there. Oh, midway through that last hour, so to close out a little bit of the music and some other things. Just trying to help it speed it along a little bit, so you guys don't have to worry about the buffering and all that. So just chugging along here. Just chugging along. So seeing multi-way pots, but not nearly as many as what we were seeing near the start of this tournament when everyone was as deep as what they were. Starting to see less of that and more what I would just say is regular, more normal poker, I guess. More what we're used to seeing. Switch tables again. Been doing that quite a bit at this tournament, but I think it's probably because of the size of the player pool here today. 23,000, so it's still climbing. So about half hour left of late reg. So by the top of this hour, halfway through or so. Late reg will be done. Think we start with 30K. I should see where we're at as far as our actual chip stack is instead of big blinds. 25, so we have a little less than starting. Tens. It's our first decent pair in this tournament. So there's no real other short stacks except for this guy. So we're all in. See if we can win some more flips here. Nice to see 8s or 9s, obviously. And we are covered. Ace Jack. Oh, we flop a set. Wow. Oh, he turns the nut flush. Pair the board. Okay. We will get a rebuy. Oh, wait a minute. What? I thought he had the flush. How did we win that pot? Hold up. Wait a minute. I thought we lost that pot. Did he not have the flush? Or am I out of it? Did I not see that correctly? Oh jeez, maybe my eyes are messing with me, chat. Holy holy. The chips got pushed in our direction, so I won't say anything. I won't say anything if you don't. Ooh, shit. I misclicked there a little bit. Just a little bit. Good, somebody else re-raised. Okay. How the hell did I win that pot? Tens. Alright, well, like I say, chips got pushed in our direction, so. It's embarrassing. I thought he had the nut flush there for sure. It's my first day. It's my first day. I have a hand here. Ooh. I kind of like just call and then call. King, queen, jack, 10. I mean, we have a 10. Okay, we call. Does he have a queen, jack? Jack 9. Okay. Alright, GG's. Did get one bounty. Did get one bounty. A little bit of a rebate there. Alright, let's go back to this one. This is our main event. We'll pull something fresh up in there in a little bit. What time is it? 10 after 10. Wow, it's 10 after 10 already. Time flies. We have 8s here in the small blind. Very awkward position. This makes it a lot easier for us because now we can isolate for this bounty. possibly two bounties. Kings. Ugh, gross. And he has a flush draw too. Louise. Jeez, chat, that hurts. Ugh. Frick. Wow, Buddy turns it straight. Whew. Pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. I just want to get it. Oh my god. Queen Jack. I need an 8. It's not an 8. Okay, I'm out of the 550. This might be it. I might just say that I'm going to play these two. Not going very favorably for us here at this point. I'm going to definitely rebuy in this, though, once we put these 10 bigs in. And I still have the $25, which we're still in, luckily. 23 bigs in that, but there's 13 minutes of late reg. Only 130 players, which is great. So we got a big field next to a small field. I'm not sure what site we're going to play on next week. We might go to 888. Or Party. I'm kind of thinking about Party. I want to get re-signed in. I might have to make a fresh account depending on how my email plays out. If it's two-factor authentication or what the deal is there. So we might do Party. It's going to be between Party and 888, I think. One of those two sites for next week. Should be good. Ace Queen. Gonna be all in here. Our 10 big blinds. Versus the Queen 10, 2 spades on flop. Ooh, not good. Spade, river. Okay, rebuy. Rebuy. Buy in. 9.4, but that's okay. 9.2, I guess. The thing I do like about WPT is the structures are relatively fast, so you can get through a number of tournaments. Just a little higher variance because you see less hands, but threes and fours on the flop. Ace 4 under the gun. It's close, but I think I'm going to fold. We can get through the blinds. It's not going to really affect how short we are. I mean, we're already short enough. As long as this hand doesn't take 2.5 minutes, we should be okay. X2. Would have hit our ace. But this pot has gotten big. Oh, wow. Kings. Still getting limps off the short stacks. Ooh. Okay, I was going to say, can we see some 6s and 3s here? But we're not going to get the opportunity, unfortunately. And now we get the jam. Ooh. Let's go. Oh. I think I would have had the straight. But I think that might have beat me. A tink. That was a crazy run out. That was wild. That was a wild run out. Fold. Just want to look at 2 cashes here. 3,500 for 61. Holy crap. Okay. It's a huge min cash. Limping and all in. We are out. Unbelievable. River's a straight with ace 9 versus our ace queen in the $25. So we're down to less than 10 bigs in that. So not going to be a very long stream today. Very short stream today. But I had some family stuff to take care of and whatnot, so this will be good. But we are going to fire another bullet at this for sure. At least one more. For the min cash that this has in it. Frustrating though. I was hoping for better results today than this. I mean, pretty fair shots at all my all-ins and no real crazy bad beats or anything like that. I think that ace 9 versus the ace queen was probably the worst, but yeah. Pretty much just standard spots. King 4. This person's sitting out on my right. Be nice to have them covered when they're all in. If they're just going to sit out the rest of it. 5.7 in their stack, so there could be a free 750 here coming up. I'll fold this one. It's getting close though. I mean, this is getting to the point where I probably could just shove this. 9K in our stack, so yeah. What should we start with again? Must be 20,000. Oh yeah, here we go. This is great. We have a pair and they're all in, so it's go time. This would be really nice to win this one. Not a good start. Can we get a 4? 6-5. I beat the ace. No, I don't beat the ace queen. I was like, do I beat the ace queen? No, I don't beat the ace queen. Gonna try again. 7.5 bigs. Got to be in there again. Got to be in there at least one more time. The min cash is still quite massive. A tempting jam here. Alright, let's go for it. I think I actually have fold equity here, which I won't have much of once the levels go up again. Kind of what I was thinking, because he doesn't really want to call it off for a third of his stack, I don't think. The offsuit combos are a little better to jam. They don't play as well post flop. This is running around. Less than 4 big blinds in the in her other tournament, unfortunately. Gonna be go time there soon as well. Road to the blinds. See if I can pull it up. This will probably be our last hand in it. Definitely no folding here. This kind of a hand. On this stack depth. This would be nice. Oh. Oh, okay. We do not win. GG's in that one. So we're down to this one, and I think I'm done on bullets here. I think this will be it. 8 big blinds. Say a tempting shove here, but probably too many players behind, even for suited. "13 minutes left of late reg. 26,000 players. Right now, there is, I think, just over 5,000, if I can see that correctly. I think I need a microscope to see that. It looks like around 5,000. Still probably worth late regging, actually. Even if we bust out on this bullet. Not good here going through the blinds, though. Levels are going to be up after the sand, too, so we're going to have to get through small blind. Plus blinds going up. Yeah, I don't know if I can dunk it off the side with 9-5 in the big blind. I think we can probably put this in. I don't think we have any fold equity, but we probably just have enough to just be all in here. That's rough. Oh, wow. What a turn card. I thought we were dead there for sure. Let's go. We got some chips here now. They indeed had a hand. This is a little different now because it's always one of those things where you get chips, you don't really want to give them right back. Tens hold for a bounty. Some big hands. Some very big hands. Ace, king, tens. Ooh, case 4 is out there. Case 4 is out there. Yeah, 4-minute levels in this turn. Certainly just to Be a quick one. Nines here. I actually still cover a bunch of players for bounties. That's one of them. Folding not allowed. We're all in here. This could be a big one. Love to just see a 9 here. I see this guy go in with 26-25 and bounty. Bunch of potential options here. Or get called by a big stack, which we do. 8-3 off. 2 spades on the flop. Or 8-3 suit, I should say. The king gets there, but we do win a side pot. I think that puts us up in chips. It does, just slightly more than what we had before. Oh, shit. This is our favorite hand. I'm going to fold. I really want to play for this. I was hoping he was going to do it on the last hand. Hoping he was going to do it on that last one. We had him just covered. King 10 off, though. Interesting hand. Here we go, all in, multi-way. Oh wow, our 10 would have come in. Pretty sweet. Do see a knockout. Quick folds around. I was really hoping to see that again. That $26 bounty is looking good. Oh, we lose him. Gone to a different table. No. Kind of an interesting spot here. Getting a bit of a discount in the small blind with suited 2-gapper. Okay, we'll call. 9 in the window with a diamond. Not a bad looking start. Not a bad looking start at all. Covering both players. Diamond on the turn as well. Brings in the over, but I don't think I'm too worried about that. Obviously, ace 10 is love and life. I think we'll check again. Ooh, he's going to raise. Spicy call incoming. Not a bad river, but I mean, there still is 10s out there. I know there's less 10s, but this could be a 10 raising for sure. Surprised he doesn't put another bet out. 3s, we take it down. That's a big pot. Think we may have left a little money on the table there. I don't know, though, because this feels like he has a 10 a lot. Interesting raise with the 3s as well, not just going for it. I think even pre-flop. $21 big blinds, though. Cannot complain. 2-3 minutes left of late reg. Looks like around 4,000 players. If I'm seeing it right. I like to pick away at these short stacks. ideally. There's an all-in. I'd like to see this player be all-in as well. But we're just going to rip our sevens here. Short stacks are generally pretty easy to play. Love to see this guy get involved as well. He does. Wow, 3 bounties up for grabs. Sevens. There's a 7. Oh my days. That's a huge pot. Buddy hits a 4 in the river. Look at these bounties and chips. Oh my god. Let's go. Huge flop there. Versus an overpair as well with the 9s. That will pay for our rebuys. Let's go. That's a huge pot. Huge pot. $34 bigs now. Wow, that's insane. That's insane. Did not think we were going to have that. I thought we were going to be long out of this tournament. Fortunately, I didn't win any Rec Poker home games. I'll probably be in there tonight. I'll most likely be in there tonight. Took last night off. I played one of the internationals yesterday. Aces versus the King 10. My personal favorite hand. Can't beat the aces this time. Hand for hand, 3,500 in the money. There's 4,200. This is a beautiful situation here. 33 big blinds. We're definitely going to cash. I shouldn't say definitely. We're most likely going to cash. And it should be a pretty big min cash here for this one. Like I say earlier, I think it was double at least. Not quite double now. They may have met the guarantee on this one. We made it. We made it this far. 27 big blinds. Like I say, I'm not going to complain. We're just going to focus on this table as well. Not going to multi-table. Just going to... This could be a very large situation here, but just got to play our cards right, so to speak. Just getting some tables balanced and some other things. A few more re-entries. know if anyone added on or not. Didn't look like anyone added on there. I don't like this situation very much, but we have a huge hand in the big blind. Need an ace. First hand, come on. Oh, we get crippled on the first one. I don't think we ever fold big blind there with ace jack off. I don't know. Nothing's ever easy. It looks easy when you first start. Like, oh yeah, we'll definitely cash. And then instantly lose, basically, half our stack. First hand. So maybe we won't cash. Probably won't. This rate, but we'll, like I say, keep playing our cards. Eight's looking good here. All depends on how quick this is gonna go, I guess. Can move tables. Couple short stacks on this table as well. About 500 to the money. We gotta skip a couple hands here. We'll just make it 2 big blinds here. I think I need to go crazy. This picture is pretty funny on my left here. Good kick out of that one. With 300 of the money, I don't think how much you tank. I don't think it'll get you there, unfortunately. Interesting flop here. I have the 2 overs, backdoor flush draw. I have so much equity here. Always could bet small, but I'm just going to check. Turn open-ended. Just a call. Probably going to go in the muck now, unfortunately. Yeah. Sucks. $100 to the money, $150 to the money, just like that in a matter of minutes. I'm kind of looking at these bounties. 11.25 under the gun here. 1.5 bigs. I have this player on my left, but they're so short that, and they just have a min bounty as well. They might tank their way in. They could tank their way in. The min cash isn't as lucrative as what it was right before the late registration ended. Like the min cash was pretty darn good. I mean, it's still really good for a bounty tournament, but it's not quite as juicy as what it was earlier. It was like over double for a min cash, like 5 minutes before the end of late reg, and that kind of went away. So now it's a little bit more, you know, you still want to cash, but $62 to the money. Looks like we'll make it. Looks like we'll make it. Player on our left looks like he's going to make it as well. Player that's in the big blind is going to be all in this next hand. We are now hand for hand, so it's got to be close. Small blind is praying that they make the money, that we make the money right now. I kind of wish maybe I would have done the add-on. I don't know. It didn't seem like anybody was doing it, so I just was like, alright. Alright. It had 30 bigs, but then the blinds went up, of course, and we lose that first hand. So that's kind of why now I'm kind of kicking myself. It wouldn't have been so bad had we had added on. The levels are still going down here, even though we're hand for hand. So the blinds are still going up. Which is not ideal. I think they do get paused here now, level 27, yeah. Queen 10, we're in the money. This is suited. We're all in here. Especially with a bounty in the small blind. And to our left, there's two. There's, what, 1875 in there. Any queen or 10 will do, dealer. Not a 9. Actually, we were drawn dead because he had the straight. GG's. GG's. That was good. Got a lot of bounties. And we min cashed. So that's good. That'll be the stream. That will be the stream. That was a fun tournament. Very, very fast, which I knew was going to be the case. I don't know if they met their guarantee or not in it, but they had a monster guarantee. Would have been fun to run deep in it, but got short quickly there. We lost that critical hand there right at the end of late reg with that ace-jack. Jacks versus ace-jack. But yeah, we'll be back again next week. Again, I don't know what site we'll be on, but I'll be right back here again next week. Hopefully we can have a little bit of a longer stream. Short stream today, but we had a long stream yesterday, or on last week, so. Alright, catch you guys later. Have a good Easter weekend. And good luck if you're out there on the streets playing some poker. I'll catch you guys next time. See ya.